Welcome back. The Congress party has been taking out protests against the ruling dispensation at the centre in various cities, and we're bringing you visuals from one such protest in Chandigarh. And this is pertaining to the entire Adani crisis matter as well as other issues, including price rise, among a whole host of other matters that the Congress wants to, in fact, corner the BJP against. Let me go across to my colleague Gurpreet, who is joining us from Chandigarh, where water cannons are now being, in fact, used against protesters. Yes, Gurpreet.
Well, you can see these pictures. First, we have seen the water cannon is being used by Chandigarh police to disperse all the Congress netas and supporters who are trying to cross over the barricade. They wanted to move toward Punjab Governor House, and we have seen that huge number of Congress leaders, they had gathered here in Sector 15 Chandigarh. After that, they were trying to march toward Punjab Governor House, and we can see that water cannon is being used. At the same time, keeping in mind of law and order situation here, some of the leaders, they are already being taken into custody. These are the pictures and visual which are showing at this point of time from the ground that how these leaders are being detained by Chandigarh police to maintain law and order situation here. A few minutes ago, when they were trying to insist to cross over the barricade, the Chandigarh police resorted to use the water cannon, and after that a huge force had been called here. So these are the pictures from the ground which are showing at this point of time what is the situation at the ground at this point of time, because huge force had already been deployed here and most of the leaders, they had already been detained by Chandigarh police. The main motive of this Congress protest was nationwide protest against Adani group. They are saying the financial benefits are being given by the Prime Minister because Prime Minister has a friendship with Adani, and that was one of the reasons why this protest was being held here. So once again, I'll request my Vijay to show all the visuals. One side we can see huge force has been deployed here because they don't want that there should be any disturbance of law and order situation at the ground. At the same time, I'll request my Vijay to keep on showing these pictures from the ground. What is happening at this point of time? We can see that the police had already called some of the buses here, and most of the leaders, they are being detained by the Chandigarh police so that they will be taken into custody. There should not be problem of law and order situation in Chandigarh at all, and the traffic which has already been halted since morning from 10 a.m. onward, that should be relaxed at this point of time. That should be released immediately because I'll request my Vijay to show these barricades also. Huge barricades have been put up, and since morning we have seen these Congress leaders and netas who had gathered in Congress office in Sector 15, where they had decided to move toward Punjab Governor, and for that they were trying to cross over the barricade. At the same time, huge force has been deployed here to maintain law and order situation, but a few minutes ago the police resorted to use of the water cannon to disperse all these Congress leaders and supporters who gathered here. And after that, we can see that most of the leaders, they are being detained, they are being taken into custody, and the buses have already been brought by the Chandigarh police so that these leaders are being wanted to register a protest against Adani group. They are saying Adani had a friendship with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and for that he has got a lot of financial benefits. So we can see that most of the leaders, they are being detained, they are being taken by the police from here, and the protest had already all the protesters had already been dispersed here at the ground. Back to